Hello ladies, Penny here. Spring is on its way, I hope. I think I'm going to have to do this video in two. As normal, I'm struggling. I've gone away on a business trip. The first thing I wanted to mention was I have done this card for Renje, but I'm still don't know how to send it to her. So if anybody can help me with that on the iQuick team, I'd be grateful. I think I've done all the requirements on it, but I don't know where to send it to. Thank you. I've still done a bit more paper mashing. This is a little shoe I've done. It was this originally. I don't know, 20p I think from a car boot. I got two of them, I know. So I thought, well, I'll paper mache it like Angela Holt had been teaching, and I covered it in this nice, spots are in this year, girls, spots and stripes. I think I'll stick to spots. So I found this nice green material, and yeah, I had a bit of difficulty getting it round here. You can see it's still a bit loose, but a nice bit of brown beige edging I found at the range. Put a few flowers, tiny ones there, and a little gem. And then on her heel I put some roses as well. And I did the sole inside because naturally, with her having such a deep heel, it left a massive hole down there. So I did some card and I just painted it a beige colour. And first of all, I only paper mache newspaper. So I covered it in cheesecloth and then painted it. I'm trying to slow down. Harper says I speak too fast, but that's only because I hate the sound of my voice. And then I gave her black cardboard soles. So, Jimmy Choo, shoe, eat your heart out. Cinderella's shoe. So I like that. I'm going to do some more of them, I think. Yes. What was I going to show you next? Hold on, I've lost myself. Oh, I wanted some help on my candle. This is a candle I've done with tissue paper. I can't remember who was showing me it or someone on YouTube, but who it was, I can't remember. Now, I've done a couple, and believe it or not, this was my best. But as you can see, it's not brilliant. If somebody out there can give another tutorial on that, I think they make lovely gifts if you can do it right. I know you just melt the wax so it covers the tissue paper, but it's a bit lumpy on mine. I don't know where I've gone wrong. So any help would be pleasantly received. Thank you, ladies. I'm going to paper mache this egg. I got a 2, but the lady in the shop dropped my bag and I hadn't realised she'd broken the porcelain egg. But this one I think I'll paper mache and then have it so it opens the other way. Because I've been liking them, I've seen on YouTube as well. So we'll have a go at that. Took dear Adam to the War Museum last weekend and he bought a bottle of dandelion and burdock. So I like the shape of the bottle, so I thought, oh, my first adventure into decorating bottles. So I used this first, like a turquoise green, and then some more sheer with bits of gold in lace, this one, and then the fringing is this lace here. No, it's not. Well, it's something very similar, I'm sorry. It's something very similar. And I put that around, and around the neck, and a few little dangles. Just one bling in the middle there, and a little bling in the middle of the shabby chic flower. I went to Arthur's cupboard and I pinched his wine corkscrew. The top unscrewed off, and I found this glass one which matched perfectly. So I put it in there. I was telling my daughter-in-law about it. She told Adam, and he's not amused. He wanted to save it because it was from the War Museum. I think he thinks it was made in World War II, the bottle, but it wasn't. So just with a few pearls and lace, and they come up nice then, I like that. What else have we been up to? It's my Arthur's mother's birthday. She's going to be 86 this year, around Easter. We're going up to see her at Easter. So I wanted to do a special card for her. The first person I saw doing this was France Papillon. She did wonderful cards with these, but I'm sure there's other people that do them. Of course, it's the like exploding card, if you want, with flowers in the middle. And I put some pockets around so that you could put photos or little mementos or whatever it is you want around it. I've just stuck a photo of Arthur's sister in there. The only flower I've made is that one in the middle, a rose. The rest are paper flowers, and I put the butterflies on the wires so there's movement, and at different heights. The rose I made in the middle, I'll try and keep it still for you. I made that out of petals. I was watching somebody and they were doing them out of these petals. I'll try and... there's one I've done. And that's the upside down bit. And all it is these petals you get up for weddings, etc., for on the table. And you get them and you just glue a quarter of the way up, I'd say, like that. And then the first few I wrap around a pencil so it's nice and tight. Yep, like that. And then 2 or 3 petals in, you start just, that's not been glued yet, but you just start building it around and around. So you end up with that. Sometimes the inside bit gets a little bit long, so you can always nip it off. But I do like that. I think on this one as well I put a couple of drops of glossy accent, so they look like dewdrops. I think it was on this one, I can't remember. The paper is wonderful. I absolutely love this paper. In fact, I think I've used all this type of sheet up now. It's this one. Bear with me, ladies. This one. Premium paper pad, and it's called, oh, I don't know what it's called. What's it called? 6x6 premium paper pad. It'll say it on there, won't it? Hold on. There it is. Pursuit of Happiness. Pursuit of Happiness. It's wonderful paper. I love it, ladies. Absolutely love it. It's the first time I've worked with any glittery type paper. I could only afford this size, but it does go up to the is it 8 by 8 and then 12 by 12. I got mine at the Renje. I don't know if anybody lives near one of them, but it is lovely, lovely paper. So I'm saving it for like cards for birthdays and things like that. Where am I? So that was that. The new thing I've been trying to do is something I'm not very confident in doing, is these tags that are not vintage. You know, they're more mixed media than vintage. This is the first time I've done this curling back the paper, etc. I think my video might be running out in a minute. If it does, I'll come back. And for the first time I've actually dyed some roses for it, using these inks, sandal, I think I used sandal, and copper, and I know I used Rose Mountain as well, and I just mixed them with a bit of water, and I was able to dye the lace flowers, and some of the flowers themselves. This is the same type of flower that's on my bottle, I can't speak proper, and a flower on top, a little string tied into a bow, and I got the music sheet, and in the middle it said romance, so I just went over it with black and then white. It's a nice vintage type ribbon with hearts on, Hessian type. I put a bit of metal underneath and in the corners of the picture, a button on a piece of brass. It's from a bit of bling, I think it was like a brass tag or something. The butterfly and the cherub, I put copper. Well, first of all I put gesso on them, and then I put copper, and I wanted to pearlerise them, so I mixed pearl essence stuff with the copper, and that was quite nice. But then I found this lace, which I'm going to sling in front of the camera if I can, and if you see in the middle it's iridescent colours, so I cut some of that out, just a small piece, and I covered the butterfly in it. I think you can just see it, but you still can see the copper through it, and then the little cherub, and then I just outlined them with a pen, and I think that's it. But as I say, I'm not very confident on doing these type of things as well. I'm more confident with the pink lilacs laces, but I will try and do some more. I will. Yeah. The more you do, the more confident you'll get, isn't that right? The feather was just an odd earring I got from a charity shop, one of their little broken bags of jewellery. So that came in handy. And before I was always frightened of, cutting things up and spoiling, thinking I'm going to spoil them. But I had a big brassy type flower. It was too big to go in here. So I was brave, I took it all apart, and then the very back, I cut these bits off around the picture, and these under the little lace thing there in the corner. So I think I managed to put everything in, ladies. I hope so. And thank you for watching. It does my heart good to wake up in the morning and it's like switching on the tablet and knowing there's friends out there. I do thank you all. Hope you can help me with the candle. Bye, ladies. Craft when you can.